So Kane Gang, let me show y'all how I put up this wall of curtains using $1 curtain rods. Now, if you've ever had to put up a wall of curtains before, you know you need a curtain rod approximately 100 and something plus inches long. And you also know they can be very expensive, $100+. I bought the rods from my last home, but they weren't quite long enough, and I just didn't want to invest in another curtain rod. So the DIY in me came up with a plan. So I used the basic white curtain rods. Y'all remember those curtain rods that cost $1? Yeah, these. I was really looking for any curtain rod that I could marry together and make it look seamless. And this is what I decided on. And the fact that they were only $1.97 and I needed approximately 5 of them, that helped me make my decision. Now, let me be honest. In the very beginning, I wasn't sure if this was going to work. Even my husband was like, "That's the rod you gonna use?" When he said that, I was like, "Oh, you doubting me." So now I know I got to make this work. But honestly, once I got that first one up and I realized all I had to do was get them as close together as possible so they seemed seamless, it's going to work, y'all. So I actually have 6 panels, but I only needed 5. So I'm going to put up 5 rods, put them as close together so that the curtains can kind of overlap, and that's going to make it look like a seamless flow. Now, y'all just stick with me to the end. I can't lie. At this point, I'm feeling myself. I'm like, okay, it's working. But if y'all just stick to the end, I'm going to show y'all exactly how the hooks look. And then I'm going to show y'all exactly how the overlapping look. Now, this is the last panel, y'all. I had took about 2 breaks, though. I can't lie. It wasn't hard, just kind of time consuming, I guess, by me having to put up 5 panels. But y'all, this is the last panel, and as you can see, it's looking amazing. I had to run Kane out just now. Not to mention my husband is calling the phone. Not to mention my phone is ringing. But y'all, this is how I married the hooks together. Okay? Did you see how close the hooks were? You need the hooks to be as close together as possible, okay, if you decide to do this task. Now, like I said, it's not hard. It's just kind of getting that first panel up, and then from there, it's easy peasy. This is the last panel, y'all. I must admit, I don't know if I'll ever buy another $150 curtain rod, because, y'all, this project actually cost me like $10. It cost me $10 to put these curtains up, and I cannot believe that. Usually, my rods are very expensive. I honestly didn't even know they still sold these curtain rods. I went to Walmart just looking for something that I can marry together, and I saw these rods. So y'all, the last panel is up. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure they're as seamless as possible. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute how I actually overlapped them. Hold on. I'm just fixing the pleats at the top, just making them look neat. Fixing the ruffles at the bottom. Of course, Kane will come along in a minute and mess it up, but okay, y'all, as y'all can see right here, see how I take that one and I kind of tuck it and then I overlap that one so they seem seamless? Easy peasy, y'all. I actually love this. And this is my wall of curtains.